Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Young Titan World. I have an announcement to make. Officially, we're going to be buying Disney away from, we're going to be buying Marvel away from Disney, which means we're gonna cut them off the head of the tiger. I can't deal with this anymore. I do not like feeling what I'm feeling right now, and that is uncertainty for the future of Marvel. Every time that I watch Marvel, they always be doing some extra shit, you know? The musical, the stuff that doesn't really matter to the plot. I don't think that the course that Marvel is headed right now is something that Stan Lee would be proud of. So effective immediately, I am going to be buying Marvel from Disney. And I will bring them back to their glory days. In fact, I'm even gonna make the Jesus comic come into real life cinema. We're talking Jesus as part of the Marvel crew. That's right, the Avengers, and close to him is Jesus. Hey guys, you heard me the first time when I said I'm gonna buy Disney from... Hey, wait. I keep saying Disney from Marvel when it's supposed to be Marvel from Disney. Now, maybe y'all thinking that, are you crazy? It's like, I'm not crazy. I like to keep the authenticity of Marvel. It's what Stan Lee would have fucking wanted. I actually don't know the history behind Marvel and what came together to form Marvel, because it seems to me like there are parts of Marvel that have Stan Lee's jurisdiction and the others that don't seem to do the same. It's like they're in a different world, they're a different category, which is confusing to me, seeing as I'm the person who intends on buying Marvel. But ideally, the name Marvel is something that I am going to purchase from Disney. But in order to do so, I need to make you understand why. Why would me, little me, want to buy Marvel from Disney? Well, isn't it obvious? Disney always tries to push their agenda onto the masses so that they can make more sales and become irreplaceable in the eyes of the public. But I want to give the people what they want, not what I want for them, or what they have to give to me for them to get what they want. My intention is to let them see those comic books that they loved so much come to life. And in order to let them come to life, they must experience it. You know? They've got to see it with their own eyes. Which is why I have to do this. It is a necessity. You must understand me. It is not my choice. This is what Stan Lee would have wanted. Because I can see how Disney is trying to tell the story differently so that it would make up for the times that they did not have Marvel. Changing character stories, making it look like it's going to be canon in the Marvel comic universe when it's not. Listen, all I'm fucking saying is that shit's got to stop. And the shit's going to be stopped by me. Orega, shit, stop her. And I ain't stopping. The only thing I'm stopping is the shit. You understand the shit? Les œufs. 3. So as I was saying before, this incredibly ingenious plan of mine will enable me to steer away from Disney's agenda, which obviously just seems to me like they want to find a way to make the public accept them. They always want to appeal to the public masses. So if we have any trans or whatever community exists, they want to make sure that their content or their material is approved by those masses, because they believe that if those masses increase to become the entire population, well, obviously they would want to be on their good side. I think that is when true entertainment is lost, when you're no longer doing it so that people would be happy anymore, but you're doing it so that more people would buy it. More people would be there for you. And sometimes that's what TikTok and YouTube sometimes can be. The trends, the styles, the formats, they all cry out not individuality. It says, okay, you're doing exactly what the crowd is doing, and therefore we like you. It was this trend on TikTok that really gave me a wake-up call. It's the one when they're on lives, and when you buy a gift for them, they make a remark or they make a comment, or they make a somewhat robotic response or approval of what you've given them. And I was like, am I gonna do that so that people will get me gifts? Because the gifts translate to money, so the more they give you, the more money you have, And you're just thinking to yourself, is that how someone is living? Is that someone's way of living? I mean, if people are genuinely giving you money just so that you can look like that, and you're okay with it, fine. But as someone who is not yet so into it that I don't see what's wrong with it, I'm obviously gonna talk, right? I'm not anything special. In fact, I'd like to say that if I was doing the same shit and was getting me paper, bro, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm getting paid. You just hating on me. But since that has not reached to that point yet, obviously, I'm going to make these comments like, it's not right. You're a human being, not a fucking machine or a robot. Just so that you think that I'm on your side, But the moment I start getting paid like that, I am not gonna be your sane friend trying to talk you out of it. In fact, I'm probably gonna be the nigga that tells you ain't doing it right. All I'm saying is that the uniqueness and the genuine behavior of content creators or of people who make their own stuff can be lost if everyone is doing one thing, the same thing, nothing new. And when that happens, it becomes boring. And when it becomes boring, the public will go back to the things that usually they find interesting. So they're going to stop going to the social media platforms and go back to the TV shows and the films and programs, because at least with those ones, there has been a length of consistency that even since the dawn of time, people would have loved others engaging on a screen, on a stage, because there was something about telling a story every single time with different faces and different characters that brought it to life and made people more in contact with what the story was about, instead of what currently exists in this world as being accepting. I've always wanted to be on the side that has less hate, Just make sure that you don't say anything on your live that offends anyone. And make sure that you don't do anything that will not get the public to be by your side. So honestly, I would try so many things in order for the public to accept me. But it's never like that, you know? Because people can change their minds so quickly. So it would be rather more beneficial for me if I just do what I wanted rather than do what people wanted me to do. Because at least if I die, I did the shit that I was interested in doing and not sucking up to some guy just so they'll like me. Because no one on this earth can say they will love you with all their hearts forever and ever and ever. Forever and ever and ever. That doesn't happen that way, bro. It never does. People say they're gonna love you. And there will be that moment or that point in time where they don't feel that way anymore. They might not tell you, but they just don't feel that way anymore. They don't need to make a report and tell a council of elders that, oh, I don't love my husband anymore. Oh, I don't love my partner anymore. No, they don't say that. They don't come out and tell you that shit. No, they keep it inside themselves and they hope that that feeling will come back. Or they decide that they're not even going to focus on that because they don't care. I think, just to make this clear, I'm buying Marvel from Disney. Young Titan World is going to buy Marvel from DC. I mean, Disney. Sorry, they all sound the same to me. That's kind of racist, isn't it? I mean, in the entertainment industry, it might sound a little bit racist, but, you know, I don't think everyone's into pop culture and entertainment business. So, yeah, that's just basically what I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned. We're gonna probably put another episode up and running, so get ready for that too. Yay!